Okay, we're gonna change the back. We don't need to change the brake pads. We're gonna change the rotors on a 2006 Dodge Charger. Okay, already got the tire loose. Jack up your jack. Jack up your car. Use a jack. Get your jack stands. Always think safety first, and protect your investment. Okay, so already got the tire loose. Take the tire off. Hopefully this won't take too much time. Then you got a couple of bolts back here in the back. We're gonna take off these two here. Got one here, and then you got one down here at the bottom. We're gonna take those off, and I believe we're probably using, I think that's 15 millimeter. Okay, 15 millimeter will work fine. You loosen those bolts. And you have another nut there in front of it. Sometimes that may spin, so you might have to put you another little wrench or something on there. It's actually, well, that one's ready to come loose like that. Okay, but we can always just take that down. And you have your brakes in there. Just pull your brakes out. Set everything down there like so. Okay. Then you have two big bolts in the back. You have two big bolts in the back. It's kind of hard to see. We don't have no light. But here's one here. And then there's one here. So we loosen those two. And those will probably be, I believe those will probably be 19 millimeter. Okay. So loosen those. Which way we loosen it. Down here. A minute. Gotta get the ratchet going the right way here. Okay, that was coming loose. Okay. Take that. Get that bottom bolt out. Bottom bolt out. Then we get the top one out here. If you want to use a little cheater bar, you can, but sometimes you just go down. Okay, that's coming. Okay, but what I'm going to replace this, I'm replacing this with a cross drilled and slotted rotor. I've already done the fronts. We're going to do the back. Okay. These have been on here for a while, so when there the whole assembly comes loose, just kind of let it hang right there, out of the way. Okay. Now let's get you some hit and trailing oil, WD-40, whatever you got. Kind of spray around in there. Get up in there. Okay. And these cars here, they're disc brakes, but you have a parking brake on the inside there. Now some of them have a little retaining clip here. I don't happen to have those. And so the rotor just comes off like so. Sometimes you may have to beat it. I had to kind of tap the other side with my hammer here. But there. Rotor's off. You can see your parking brake there. Okay, everything looks pretty good. Okay, I have some brake dust cleaner somewhere. Don't know where it's at, but I'm not gonna worry too much about that right now. Then okay, walk over here and we get the new rotor, which is slotted, vented, cross drill. Okay, you can get these from a variety of manufacturers. I've already done the front. You have one that says right, one that says left. The left one goes on the driver's side of the car. The right one goes on the passenger side, as if you were sitting behind the wheel. right and left side of the car. Okay, so it just goes on like so, and voila, there you have it. Now all you got to do now is mount your caliper back on. Okay, there's the bracket, there's a bolt right there, big bolt, that's 19 I believe, so we're going to put that on first. Swing that out of the way. Get your big bolt here, 19. That goes up the top. Wiggle it around a little bit. Get it in there. Get your other bolt, another 19 millimeter. That goes at the bottom. Okay. 19 millimeter. Turn it on. Hopefully it's not taking too much of your time. But then it makes your brake stop a whole lot better. I just replaced the pads on here last month, so there's no need for me to replace the pads. But if you like, you can replace the pads every time you replace the rotors. And I did the front about a month ago, pads and rotors, so it's looking good, stopping good. Just want to do the back to do all around, for all around effect. Take your brace pads, place them back in your little slots here. One little slot, they slotted. They only go one way if I can get it in there right. There you go. That side, other side, same thing. Now, if you're replacing your pads, you'll probably want to get you a C-clamp or something. Push this piston back. Okay, that's on. And let's get this. I'm going to have to push that piston back a little bit because of the clearance of the new rotor, or it may not. Okay, there we go. It's on there. Put your little bolt here, 15 millimeter. Screw it back in the top. Bottom one I never took out, it just sit there and hung, just swung, so that's good. Okay. Tighten that back up. And these rotors will probably run you about $100 each. You can go online, different places, check them out. There you have it. Rotors on. Put your tire back on. These are 22s, Versace's. Okay. And there you have it. There you have it. Less than 10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. You have your, I painted my calipers, of course. There you have your brake pads on, brake shoes, caliper, slotted cross drip rotors. You want to make sure the passenger side goes on the right side and the driver's side goes on the left side, as if you were sitting behind the wheel. So when the tire rotates, the brakes will be in the right rotation to grab and stop. And they do work good. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, put your locks and lug nuts back on, lower the vehicle, and I'll give you a test drive in a minute.